Hello everyone, this is James Shore with a very short test-driven development video. What you're looking at here is a recording I made back earlier in February, and the audio got corrupted when I recorded. It didn't record properly. So I'm going to do a voiceover here, and in order to keep it more interesting, I've sped it up to 4 times speed. At the end of the last video, I had just finished writing the invalid dollars class, and now what you see me going through is just updating the parser. I finally had the ability to look at invalid dollars, so I wanted to update the parser to manage or to explicitly deal with that. So the first thing, of course, was to just catch any exception in the built-in number parsing engine, and then I wanted to add special cases for D's and F's at the end of the statement, because the double format or the double.parse double will actually parse the D and the F off the end there and consider it valid. And I didn't think it was valid. I also wanted to assert that just a closing parenthesis would be invalid. So that's what I'm doing here. This parsing code is really ugly. I haven't really taken the time to look at it and try to make it better. It's just filled with tiny little special cases. That may be unavoidable. Like I said, I haven't had a chance to really look at it. And since it's all in one method, it's not high on my priority list. But if you're looking at it and saying, "Wow, this is ugly code," well, yeah, I agree. As Joshua Karioski mentioned lately, you've got to choose your battles. You can't make everything purely clean all the time. Sometimes you don't have the mental energy for it, and sometimes you don't know how, and sometimes it's just not important. And this falls in the cases, I think, is one of the cases where it's not super important because it is only in one method. So all the ugliness is isolated, and it's not something that I'm expecting to spend a lot of time on. If I find that I'm spending a lot of time on it, I'll come back to it, I'll clean it up. Okay, so what I just did that I talked through was just making some changes to the way valid dollars and invalid dollars work when they compare to each other. Just finished that, and now everything's working, and it's pretty cool. You look at that, I type in the invalid amount, and instantly everything turns to question marks, and I love that. That's because of the way invalid dollars was implemented. It just sort of magically works. That's the power of the null object pattern, is that it cascades through really nicely without any special programming in any of those classes. I didn't modify into the stock market stuff at all. All I modified was dollars, which I think is just awesome, and that also demonstrates the value of a design that isolates your idea as well. So that was all I did in the episode. I just finished up with a little bit of work saying that if I entered an invalid value into that text entry field, then I wanted it to not reformat. So what you see me doing here, checking to see if it's valid, and then only reformatting if it is. So that's it. Thanks everybody for watching. I'll be back on Thursday with a more comprehensive video, longer anyway. So again, thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.